Inert gas narcosis. As we have seen, in normal conditions, nitrogen is a physiologically inert gas, but breathed at sufficiently high partial pressures, it could cause inert gas narcosis. Divers can usually begin feeling its more noticeable effects deeper than 30 meters, 100 feet. In fact, the seriousness of the symptoms increase with depth. Inert gas narcosis generally causes symptoms comparable to drinking alcohol. Difficulty thinking, making judgments, and carrying out tasks that require certain mental or motory skills. It was for this reason that Commander Cousteau called the phenomenon the Martini effect, meaning that every 15 meters, 50 feet, was as if a diver had drunk a martini cocktail on an empty stomach. The onset of inert gas narcosis is fast, but recovery is just as quick. Ascending to a shallower depth with the consequent fall in ambient pressure immediately reduces the effects. Narcosis gives the diver an altered perception of a situation, so they could put themselves in dangerous situations without realizing. For example, it could create problems controlling the depth and make buoyancy adjustments problematic. The diver may do irrational things, such as taking off their mask, letting go of the regulator, or making an uncontrolled ascent. The serious risks related to inert gas narcosis is one of the reasons why the depth of recreational dives is limited to 40 meters, 130 feet. The precise cause of inert gas narcosis is still unknown. While it is a known fact that susceptibility to inert gas narcosis can vary widely from person to person. Acclimatization and adaptation are important, and in fact, novice divers tend to be affected more quickly than experienced divers, who are nevertheless affected but have developed skills in dealing with and recognizing the problem. Susceptibility to narcosis also varies in the same individual because it can be conditioned by several factors such as excess carbon dioxide, drinking alcohol, headache, anxiety, cold, and the effect of any medication taken. This means that even if a diver often reaches a certain depth without feeling the effects of narcosis, it does not mean that he or she will never feel them at that depth. You can reduce the possibility of suffering from inert gas narcosis by avoiding diving when you are not feeling fit or well, breathing correctly, not tiring yourself, and above all by staying calm. Logically, it would seem that a reduction in the percentage of nitrogen in the nitrox mixes would reduce this risk. Instead, it is believed that oxygen, when it is under pressure, also has narcotic potential, like nitrogen. Nitrox, therefore, does not eliminate the problem of narcosis. Instead, helium is a gas that does not cause narcosis and is therefore the main gas used on very deep dives. However, helium must not be used by recreational divers, as there are other risks involved in its use, and special training which comes within the sphere of the PSS Technical Training Division is required.